All right.
Looks like you got some kind of news.
Before before we start the meeting, we need to pass the 2026 budget. There. Along with that,
No. People coming in, so you need to vote this.
no, either yay or nay.
Okay.
Yeah, and make it, better off going yay.
Yeah.
Don't do no nays.
I remember somebody did that.
Here's a reduction of this year's budget. You gotta sign that to make next year's budget. Here is 2026 salary. That. Extras.
No, won't sit on the side no more.
What's that?
Pass me paper.
No, that's cool. Oh.
Do we get them all signed?
Looks good. We got one. We'll sign this when we talk about it real quick. I need a motion and let's do it right quick. I need a motion and a second to pass the last month's public hearing on the 2026 budget and the regular August 4th meeting.
I'll make the motion to pass.
I'll second it.
Yeah. That's it.
Gotta try a little bit of that's grabbing the grade. All right. I think one thing that the sewer grant that we were hoping to get for the town of Coatesville to redo the sewer lines and manholes. For the second time, we didn't get it. So,
Were we short on points?
you know, this is a crazy thing. They were supposed to get back with me the 2 days thereafter. And they never done it. So Ken is supposed to get back and find out what's going on. But they got some new people in. It's not working. Yep, you got the right here. There you go. There you go.
Spring in my life.
As Steve was talking about it today, the dumping ordinance seems to be working real well. But they did dump the dumpsters today, so which is unusual on holidays, so both of them are empty. So
And there was a lady standing out there. I don't know if she's waiting on him to bring one or what, but by the time he pulled up.
well, they will.
No, she was back to pick it up.
I already pulled her over,
Oh.
made her go back and pick up. They happened to bring in the other bin apparently.
Yeah.
While she was still there, picking up their stuff.
But
She
she
dumped a lot.
Oh,
Good.
Yeah, when you came through, yeah.
Yeah, we increased the dumpsters. Hope that,
Well, I understand as of last week, they're coming Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And luckily they came today on holiday because those things were plumb full this morning. And I had two people that I had to catch and they go back and pick up. And one of them was using a company truck.
ooh,
Oh.
don't think the company he works for, will like to hurt that.
It probably would not, if I had gotten, we sent the citation, it was on the registered owner, which wouldn't have been him. Would have been somebody at the company. That probably wouldn't have gone over too well.
That's, it's not good thinking.
No. Especially when you have your son with you.
Okay. Well, we've had IMPA working in town. Comcast working in town. Either above ground, below the ground. It's been hectic. For all the markings, 30 and 40 of them. After I get a mark, somebody knocks them down and then it is what it is. But there has been a change order put in effect. I don't know what it is or how many it is, but IMPA's coming back. They got some more poles to set, replace. So that's why the dumpster's back. We want to pull more poles. There is a company in town also that's doing tree trimming. The tree trimming that's on Comcast. So that's. IMPA's been gone for about a week to let everybody catch up and then I'll be back. So it looks like everything's working.
Do you know the name of the tree trimming company?
Do what?
You know the name of the tree trimming company?
Absolutely have no idea.
Okay, cause we've had complaints about people going around leaving tree trimming. Things on doorknobs and stuff, so. I don't, it sounded like it was a solicitation, but I don't know if it was tied to this.
I don't think it'd be this company here.
Okay,
Because they have a contract. And I met the guy once, and he wanted to know if I wanted all that mulch. I told him, keep it out of town, we didn't want it. No, think there's anything else. The other thing I've talked long and hard and probably what I'll do tomorrow is start over again. Is billing and planning. I talked to Tim Dombrowski about some things that's never been settled in 6 years. And it's ridiculous. And the only way to get the county up off their butt to do anything, and it's been recorded good, is you just have to keep on them. I've got several items that you complain about and turn them in and almost like what happened, where is it? So when I called the other day about the one violation we had, they did look back and he said, well, that's 6 years old. I said, so what have you done in 6 years? Nothing. Oh, we're gonna check on it. Okay, we'll find out. So it is being worked on. The house on the west end, the one that was vacated for a fire, the lady had a fire. I talked to Mr. McCullough today. That is he's still going to take it. He's got a contract on it. He's actually put money down on it. They're waiting on the people to get all their old cars and their stuff out of there.
Is she still living there? Or is she in, is she still living there or is she in a nursing home?
Well, he thought, but I was told she was in a nursing home.
It's vacated.
It's vacant.
Vacant.
But he has got earnest money on it, got a purchase agreement on it. And he told me he's got an engineer right now working on it to see what they can do with how they can put buildings on the property. So I talked to him today, so it looks like that's a go deal, or who knows when, but.
Same thing, that's right beside of it.
You know what?
It would be the same thing, what's right beside of it, building.
Yeah. Same one he built. I understand where they built the one on Main Street. They're gonna go back in there further. But I thought it might be 1 stories and not 2 stories. So I don't know. It's not laid out yet, but I know he told me today he was working on it. So who knows? I was noticing, it is September now. October is when I think, Ron, I think October is when the paving grants open up for next year.
Okay,
For sure it is. I know it is. So then we'll have to get our heads together, who, what, when, or where. But then the storm sewer grant that we're applying for, I know that won't be until next year. So. And it looks like, I think there's not as much money, what I was told, in the paving grants that there once was, so they're cutting the money down on it a little bit. The property of Brian Stevenson's, which is dumping water over here in people's yards, a lot of water. We fixed the other end, and I've talked to them people again, Jimmy, and it's like they have no help, no engineers. And they said they'd be working with Brian, but Brian says he's never heard of things, so. I don't know. No, really not. He knew he was in here, man.
Yep.
So. That's the way that's going.
Need to run to Danville. Pretty soon anyway, I'll see if I can find out anything. But in fact, for my purposes, for my CRP, the gal called me, it's in Terre Hautte's office taking care of things.
Yeah, I mean, they told me that they virtually have.
And the gal that was in charge of Putnam County, she took another position. So I think Putnam County's,
The first one I talked to, went to talk the next time, she's gone. So I don't know what it is. I know it's a problem. It's gotta be fixed. At the same time, English County, I'm sort of waiting on them to do the road and that at the same time. They can run a brand new ditch and an old bridge they want to tear out. So.
They talked about redoing that bridge though, right? At times.
He said the cost would be so much to repair it. It'd be probably cheaper to just take it out, put a tile in. And I agree with you. The old concrete thing is, it's got water going under this. And the road's sinking all around it, dig it all out to redo that. Might as well just replace it, but. Sort of hate to put all that new tile in there and run it down there and then have to tear that out to. No. If you could find out something, Jimmy,
yeah,
it just seemed like. There, people who work there don't stay there very long. I don't know, they ran out of money, I guess. But, anything else? All right, anybody got anything else?
Trex,
Yes,
we need to sign off. The council has to sign up for it. The Trex is the tax refund exchange and compliance system. Any ordinance violation that is not paid, or any utility. Any utility bill has not been paid, we send Trex, don't need a social security number, that the state will hunt them down. And if they get a tax refund or a lottery winning, they take it out of that first, then it gets our money. But we need to sign up for it.
it'd be a good deal.
Oh, yeah,
So that's not money.
Yeah.
Probably.
it's gonna make us a lot of money because
Yeah.
I know in 20. And I'm going back 5 years, in 2020, we rolled $5,800. So I'm sending that in.
Good thing, good thing.
Plus when Steve and Tim send out an ordinance violation, if they don't pay, I mean. A lot of times I give them a cut on I'll reduce their fine. Quite a bit.
Yeah.
But if they don't answer, it's gonna be full amount.
And I was gonna talk about that ordinance that we've been talking about, but Eric's not here, so I really had some questions for the attorney, so I think it would be best if I just wait. But if anybody don't, we're working on an ordinance regarding identification, removal and storage of abandoned vehicles. And that's what we're working on. There's a lot to it, legal stuff to it that I don't understand. And I just,
About abandoned houses.
without,
All they look like. One I've been bitching around for 10 years.
oh yeah, that's what I was just talking about in this county, Tim. It's tough.
I think right now what it is, okay, I live up the street here, 2 houses up from me. That fence is right up next to the sidewalk. If somebody falls on it, with a lot of it will get hurt. And then they got toy vehicles up on the roof.
Believe me.
And we're all
Yeah.
upset because
It's,
know.
it's something that the lady was very nice to fix up a house to remodel it. And
Yeah.
apparently, whoever's in that trailer,
oh, they trashed everything.
and believe me, that trailer's been turned down and more times and. But as far as the fence goes, the old town, your property line was on the edge of the sidewalk. So that property line is accurate. On the new houses, it's back 10 feet. So,
But what I'm saying, that fence is not safe. If any little kids walk by that and
Yes.
they fall, they're ones that's gonna get hurt.
yep. But what can the town do about it? Nothing.
That's what we're wanting to know.
It's in Hendricks County. And that is a disaster up there. It's had its problems in last month. And now it may go right back into another. And the people that own it, they're from Terre Haute. And they, I think that's just the way it is, the way they want it.
So it's gonna be left trashy like that.
That I can't say yet. We're doing whatever we can.
Yeah, is there something that and everybody else around who can do to help?
All planning and zoning.
I know.
I know.
I know. Oh, get over and see.
See,
Jerry, what
Real
Dexter's
energetic.
trying to say is, you're working with Hendricks County to get an ordinance for Coatesville, right?
What ordinance?
For cars, not.
Not-
Nothing to do with Hendricks County.
I thought that was all.
Yeah.
There's even some weeding bird on top of those 2 ladders, come on. We gotta look at this and.
If you call and Jerry's on this,
I even got your number and probably on my phone, yeah, it is.
but if you call and complain,
I complain, I have.
that's all you gotta do is call and complain. I
I
mean,
just have to, but since
It
that
wouldn't hurt.
happened.
It wouldn't
even
hurt
the doors
anything if you
were-
called every day.
Yeah.
I called the health department like you said. I can't do anything about it. I had to give my name and address and.
That's no big deal, though. I mean, you sure, I mean,
But then they said the zoning, he wasn't interested in the man to move.
no, probably, no, they push off at each other, and then they shove it under the carpet.
So what do you do? Bitch,
That call them, bitch them up, you have to call them, do it again.
And
I mean, it's sad that you have to complain about that.
it's just like I said, the guy's in charge of it. He's got one that we've been working on for 6 years. I asked him, what have you done in 6 years? I'm gonna have to check into that. That tells me nothing.
You know, this is a nice little town, you know, this kind of stuff shocked all of us.
Yes,
And you know,
I agree with you.
and to see that place that got, when he moved in there, he trashed it,
Deliberately.
yes.
4 years before you go and do the map, look at it, not a thing up. Not even saying out, not a thing in the back, except for 2 cars outside the garage. So 4 years ago, it was clean.
Well, the guy that used to live there, that owned it, he used to keep most of it pretty clean, he really did, I had, you know, but. When they let these,
I would have really thought that one of them folks, we did the house beside them. Instead of doing what they've done. Why? What is the reason?
He got mad at Kelly and decided he was gonna ruin her from selling that house.
Well, shouldn't. Well, what we are working on, and we're not gonna go into, is about abandoned vehicles.
Why can't you do the car too?
Do what?
Why can't you do the bandit?
There's vehicles in the driveway now.
They would be part of it. Right here it is, but we don't have the attorney here tonight. And there's a lot of this, it's complicated. Can I see this? It's just,
It's,
If I get an old car and park across the street there, don't you do something about it?
it's been pulled off.
I won't, but those two will.
Hey.
And
Take the trailer when you go.
See,
Once we have an ordinance.
properties over the county, the ordinance would be under the town, as far as the abandoned vehicles.
yes,
The property itself is under the county.
it is.
That's why they're upset. And now in light of what's happened in the last couple of weeks down that way, there may be some more interest from the county's perspective to get things.
Okay, I got a question.
Just call them and complain.
Let's wipe the car thing away. What do we have to do? What does these guys have to do? Like the trailer, you know, wanna get rid of the trailer, clean it up.
Call
Like
the
what-
county planning commission.
No, I mean, is there an ordinance that make Coatesville? That you guys walk in there and say, hey, clean this up, make an ordinance. You know, for the town. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'd have to talk to the county or the attorney about that.
We don't have an ordinance.
Well, I'm just saying, what could we get the town? Talk to the lawyer.
You gotta be careful that you don't have a government that tells people how to live. You gotta be very careful with that.
Yeah,
And, even what this is, this ordinance we're gonna pass. And we are gonna pass it. It's gonna cost the town money. Because all these vehicles gotta be towed. It's gonna cost the town money. But I think in the long run. It's gonna really make some people upset, it's gonna make a lot of people happy.
he's not gonna go against them.
But somebody's gotta pay for it until they can recover their money's for it.
Lean them on their taxes.
But. Yeah, it's,
Bad.
There'll
be another day.
What's the chances of us getting somebody from down there to come to a meeting, Jerry? You reckon?
very good.
I mean, that's a lot of questions they can answer that. You
I
know,
can do that. I get hold of the county commissioner, he'll make that happen.
Tell them bring their attorney with them too, so he can answer for them.
So,
They're gonna say, oh, we'd have to talk with the attorney.
yeah,
I mean, not only,
it's just like, okay, he's talking about a trailer. Well, that's not the only trailer.
right,
For some reason. The trailers have a problem. Then they get tired of them and they move out.
Nobody lives in it. And there's four houses.
The lights are still on. I see the light from the garage and it hits my house.
Oh,
It's not on here.
The back
It's
side.
been on since it happened Monday night.
yeah, it's, if the electric bill is paid, they'll have to stay on.
cause I'm sure there's
I
a lot of questions.
down that way last night and all the lights are on in that trailer.
Just rough.
If it comes.
Yeah, if they come.
I couldn't see them getting anyone here.
Yeah, that'd be tough, I would think.
I don't know.
And they can make somebody show up.
I don't know, is the lady back?
Maybe there's somebody living in it.
Oh, my goodness.
We need that.
I don't think so.
Is the light still paying for an electric on that trailer across from me? Are they still-
Yes, yeah. Louis pays it.
Huh?
Louis Garland pays it.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Can I go
Well,
and-
why, it's like people keep these old junk cars, they just can't let go of them.
He knew it aggravated you.
Yeah, that's Yeah.
I go there and cut the wires. Can you send in a bill if you're not paying the light?
No, if you cut the wires, you wouldn't have no bill.
Then you have to deal with us, you don't want that.
No, the problem with cutting the wire, as soon as you do that, Ronnie knows it.
We could tell soon.
Take clocks out.
Yeah, we could tell.
Put the weeds before you get to it.
Yeah. It's,
Jimmy, can't you accidentally run into it when you pull up at that stoplight? 4 or 5 times a
Okay,
day?
then you're saying that maybe if we get a meeting, why can't we be there when you have, if you can get?
What would be at our public meeting if we can get somebody to be at the regular board meeting?
But in the meantime, you can still call.
Yeah.
The county.
You still call and
office
complain,
every
yes,
day
yes.
And complain until they come out and do something
Yeah.
about it. Unfortunately, it's on them. Everybody in here is in the same opinion of the condition of the property down there.
Well.
But that's
I'm also-
county's jurisdiction.
That
You can't
fence
overstep
is
county's
dangerous, and it shouldn't be left up there, even though it's out to the sidewalk.
Mm.
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
I agree.
And you tell me you're gonna have to leave it like that?
Well, the county can tell you that.
Unless the county could consider it a danger or a nuisance.
Oh.
We done one for me, but
I'm more starting to look better.
I'll tell him that tomorrow morning.
who, tell what?
The county, it's a danger. It's a danger,
It is.
and if it's a
The tree
danger, it's
is
his,
a
if
danger.
it's a danger, it's his job to take it out. I call him in the morning, Mark Munson.
That's what we're all asking. We need help and we don't know how to do it and we need somebody to help us, help us to help.
Yeah.
Once to help us. They gotta want to. I don't think they wanna do their job, myself, personal opinion. They don't want to, they just step away from it. After a while, you quit growling. If you keep on growling, it's.
Like those guys when they were trimming the trees, well, they pulled my back off, no problem. They like never got in that driveway to get back there and far enough to cut trees down that property.
Yeah,
Fair to them,
it's,
wasn't right.
the one thing with the ordinance, this first part of this ordinance, I wish he'd have been here today, is this is what we're starting to do. We're gonna keep on going to see if we can clean this town up. Yeah, our hands are tied, but we gotta find ways to do it.
I don't want any more critters around my house anymore.
Oh.
I had a hard enough time when I had a hoarder next door and I didn't know it. And everybody, the whole neighborhood up down there had nothing but mice and rats.
Oh.
Join the crowd. Yeah. It was from
Ain't
her.
any mouse and rats.
And then when
Shoot groundhogs.
the lady
Give 'em a
found out what happened, she went in there and had it cleaned out. And because the renter wouldn't let her in that house.
Well, that giraffe didn't mind the weeds are so tall.
Well, that house that she remodeled looks nice.
It is.
It really does look nice.
They've done a really nice job. They got new floors in there, new carpeting, they've done a lot. But he got mad at her and he says, I'll make sure you don't get it sold.
Wow.
So that's why there's so many of us here because, this is what's happened.
No, we feel your pain. I mean, unfortunately, from a law enforcement aspect, there's nothing we can do. I mean, that was all dealt with last week. I mean, at this
Oh.
point, it's all, like
Yeah,
you said,
well, that was
county.
Henry County coming in on guys.
Well, no,
Well, we were
yeah,
there.
we were there.
Yeah, I know
yeah.
you were. I've seen you.
Yeah.
Well, because we don't have a SWAT team. They do, so.
No,
I hope you don't want one.
no. And I think that's our problem too, because we've never really, I've been here over 20 years. I've never really heard of any problems going on in Coatesville. I pretty much keep to myself.
Times change. Unfortunately.
Oh, I know, it's moving out west.
And it only takes one person to spoil the whole thing.
It's just
That's
like-
exactly it.
the one person that made it rough on that lady to fix her house up.
Oh, yeah.
But that individual, that problem in terms of the individual is gone now, but we still have the aftermath of the property and
The property, that's
Yes.
exactly
and
it.
that's where county needs to get involved, but that's where things, all the more phone calls you can make down there,
Yeah.
better, but
So we're gonna call who?
Has Butch called, or if Isaac's his name, owns the trailer? I know him as Butch,
oh, I don't know who owns it.
Butch, I know him as Butch.
Okay.
He probably doesn't
I-
even know
I'm hearing
what's
his
going
name's
on.
Isaac.
Isaac died, it's his son. His son, or his son has it, it's in Isaac's name.
Oh, yeah.
His son's owns it, he's the one that threw all the meat out in the backyard 2 winters ago. Oh, yeah,
What was that now? I didn't
they threw meat in the backyard.
That's what
Honest.
he was burning this spring, that's why we called the fire department this spring.
Oh.
When the fire department went down in this spring, that's what he was doing, is burning meat in case.
Well, I would think that the owner of the property is aware of what occurred last week.
Yeah.
I would, there, I think so, and maybe they'll come out and do something more with the property, you don't think
Isn't
so?
there some way then that he can be fined for all this? I'm sorry, I don't.
Just
want-
yet.
Call
the
the
county.
county.
Hendricks County Planning and Zoning.
What's the charge?
County of Coatesville cannot do nothing about it right now. We just can't
But
do it.
here's my question to Jerry. But Jerry, Jerry could get the ball rolling for Hendricks County to come here and sit here and listen to us.
That's what he's gonna do.
That's what I'm saying, he needs to get the ball rolling.
Well, he's been trying to get the ball rolling for 6 years.
Here.
That's why we suggesting that you physically make your own phone calls, so that it's not just in town.
Petitioner.
And
Big deal.
if we do have somebody from the county here, we need to be orderly and not yelling
That's true, yes, sir.
The person.
like we have in the past.
Would it be Bob Gentry?
Huh?
No, he would send somebody from the county, planning his own.
But
You can do that.
he's a hothead though.
Is it?
Who's that?
Bob Gentry.
It's Christie.
He is a hothead.
Christie's her name. The quick come out. If I talked to her one day as she walked through the trailer.
The lady,
Yes.
the health
Christie-
department,
Huh?
the health department lady,
Yeah,
you know what she said?
yeah, she told me.
It's very nice in there.
Now, what she told me.
All they have to have is running water.
And that's what she said to me. It was.
Running water. You got kids in there, all they have to have some food in the refrigerator. That's all it takes. Anything else?
Well, what's on this, because it just went, you try to keep it up. And then that guy moved in there and that was it. And she had done. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. I was
Well-
waiting for her to say something. I don't care. Her old lady, I'll say what I don't think back.
You know, it's,
Phone calls.
where do you think all that junk came from?
Up the street.
No. Different.
They've been kept, the
They
people
feel-
up the
they had to
street,
feel
the
like it.
people up the street have been taking stuff out of that yard.
Yes, yeah.
When it went back to. There was a vehicle in there when the white truck disappeared.
Oh, white truck disappeared?
Yeah, it disappeared Tuesday.
Okay.
They cleaned it out.
When I see in the backyard.
Then James come down, got the motorcycles
Yeah,
and
Well,
the
so somebody's doing something over there.
yeah.
3-wheeler, got through, I pulled the 3-wheeler down to James there. And they unloaded that truck very quick. James. And I caught wind too.
He has all.
There's somebody is wanting to buy it. One, he said, "Well, clean it up, spotless." The other one will be a return, what we just had will be drugs and everything.
True,
More than likely.
more likely.
Straight out of his mouth.
Pull everybody's money together and buy it.
Buy it, bulldoze it.
Well, I was trying to get,
When's something gotta be can something like that be claimed a common nuisance and be?
You have to ask our attorney.
Yeah.
I got a couple of things that I write.
Give them a call, but
I've talked to
I
them.
think, I'd rather see one of them put it there
Yeah, and what you got.
than what's sitting there right now.
I don't think we're set. I don't think it's set.
I don't think they've.
No, I don't think we're
He
set.
called, I know the boys work for him, he can bring the track hose in there, dumpster.
But I don't think we'd sell it.
I don't think he'd sell it to them.
You're right, you're
I
right.
don't think it would.
Oh, he'd sell it to them for the price, right?
So,
Can't you talk to that son again of Stewart's?
Or don't
Nice
return
guy.
calls.
You are?
Remember when you bought the old lady's house, Stewart's house?
Yep.
Remember that boy? A nice people.
Oh, I remember him quite well. Yeah. But there's a guy right there that tried to buy that trailer right beside it.
What do you wanna do?
And you're sick, and they're, why won't they sell it? Why? Because they wanna see it sitting there,
Oh, why they?
just like the trailer across the road.
They never come by there. They used to come by there. Go on.
Nope. Unbelievable.
You keep that note.
Sometimes. I mean, whenever my guy does my lot, he usually go runs it over there too, because it looks bad.
but that's
Because
not
I
his
own the property
responsibility
next
either.
door too.
Across the street from that.
It's,
Do it.
Well, I'll solve everybody's problem. If I hit the lottery wins tonight, I'll take care of it. Okay? I'll take care of it.
God bless you.
It's just grass gets so far
Yes.
in the houses, you know, if I come down that street again. It's getting up there. We need to follow about things.
Yeah, there's an ordinance for that.
Yes, definitely an ordinance for it. We got one working right now, and it's gonna expand, but come hell or high water, we're gonna do the best we can to clean it down.
We've been working a lot of.
Just one, controls.
Well, we haven't written you one yet.
Yeah, you may.
So. I went to the parks meeting, they say no. I mean, I have to show up because I then got involved with them. And you already knew the answer. So we were gonna drill a new well on 7965 property.
Yep.
And then, the county wants, something in writing that we can use the easements.
Which side? North side or the south side of the house? The alley side, I mean, the Bank Street. Or Bank.
And then we will come out and tell us where we can put it. But the Krista girl from, health department, she's been on me. Trying to locate everyone else as well and trying to make it my problem. So,
I don't wanna say it,
Don't say,
Pass,
I probably shouldn't say it.
don't do it then.
pass the
Don't
buck.
do it.
Got a big battle ahead of you.
so we just been running into, I mean, I then literally came out and told her that it's not their problem. But now she's trying to make it their problem. And and then eventually it will be my problem.
You're absolutely right.
And because we all met here one day when they called you. And she asked them, hey, what about other residential wells? They were like, we're not concerned about it since it's not part of the project. But now she's trying to make everyone else's well part of the project. And but if we could get something in writing from you guys saying if we could use the easements.
Yeah, let me go back and check it. I don't see the problem with reading it down beside the street. Water line.
Yeah.
It's a normal thing.
So
Only thing I have to do is make sure how far off the sewer we are.
yeah, we got a meeting on the 9th and we gotta go ahead and request an extension of it.
We will do it. We will do it. You're agreed to an easement?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. very
Yeah,
much
just
so.
make a motion in a second.
I make a motion that we grant him an easement.
I will second it.
Okay.
Another trashy place,
Yeah,
another trashy place.
it just keeps, I know,
And his trees are encroaching on the sidewalk.
we can fix that. We can fix that.
So Kobe said him and Terry was up there trying to trim some of them one day. He got home.
Here, I trimmed it last time.
Well, you didn't trim them back far enough.
That was
Just a year ago, wasn't it?
5 years ago. And he didn't like it then, and he may not like it
Well,
now.
you got a light line in there, power line in there too.
Cut them down.
Top them, about where his fence is, top of his fence.
Put your name on it.
I don't care.
He ain't big enough to witness. I shouldn't have said that, should
You know, you could have had him for that. One time.
I? Yeah,
You gonna talk Eric this week?
anyway,
He'll never.
Anything else?
He'll answer this.
No, I'm thinking.
Well, thank you for coming.
yes, if you don't say it, it didn't happen.
Well, I've been down here before.
You just keep right on coming,
You know,
keep right on fulfilling.
I live in this little town, I really do.
I do too.
And you know, it's just
It's just like when things like this, when we have to do this.
one bad apple ruined everything
Well,
that's up there.
Yep.
And like I said, I am very concerned about that fence. I checked that fence last night. I'm an old farm girl, so that sucker's waffle. And if somebody falls on it, they're gonna get hurt, may get hurt. An old farm fence anyway. No, it's an old farm fence.
Yeah,
No, it's not a farm fence.
No, it's not a
No,
farm
just
fence.
chain link
It's a chain.
It's unsafe.
with steel posts.
Yeah, that's one he put up.
Yeah.
And he didn't, I know he didn't, no, he didn't drive them in
You
very
think he's a
deep.
driver?
No,
We will,
Every night I was talking to Phil Saturday and this one pole was right, like, just when her driveway like this. I said, baby, that sucker's.
and I will,
So everybody, I says, just yank it, and I said, it'll fall over, and it did. She just pushed it a little bit and went to,
a trailer is not permanent housing. Move it. I work for me.
thing.
It's not,
They used to have a permit to put a trailer in.
yeah, and that, they don't.
They don't do that.
The last one was put in was over here.
Well, if they take that one out, they've got so many days to put one back.
Yes.
After that time expired, no more. It's no more. They have to go back and.
Yeah. I will, find out about another ordinance, too. There's something there, since it's not permanent housing. Maybe. Maybe.
I want the Powerball points and I'll take care of it.
Okay.
You win the Powerball, you say, I don't know what Coatesville is. You don't hear
You
from.
can't win it Wednesday, cause I'm gonna win it tonight. You better have a ticket for tonight.
Please, tonight?
They draw tonight, don't they, Jay?
Okay, Monday.
I don't know why you can't win today.
I'm gonna win tonight.
I'm like Monday, it looks like it's Monday.
I'll give him a special ride in my gator. Go down and get busy.
Yes, title in his dad's name.
I'm still recording. Let's shut it down then. Me either? Yes.
Done? Okay.
Yeah.